Hey everybody, today we're going to work on how to use substitution to solve systems of equations, and specifically we're going to work with systems where one of the variables is already isolated. So as you can see in this activity, we have y by itself. With all these problems that's the case. So, and tomorrow we will work on systems where that is not the case. Okay, so what we're trying to do is isolate the variable, which is already done for us, and we're going to take this expression 6x minus 6. And we're going to substitute that in for this y here, because y is equal to this. So this will take the place of the y. What that is going to do is go from having from two variables to one variable. We're going to solve for that variable. Once we find that value, we're going to plug it back in to find the second variable. So we're going to take this expression, 6x minus 6, we're going to plug it in for this y up here. So I'm going to rewrite this equation without any changes first. I'm going to write negative 4x minus y equals negative 4. Now I'm going to rewrite that, but instead of y, we're going to put this in for that, right? So 6x minus 6 will take the place of the y, or substitute. So negative 4x minus, parentheses, 6x minus 6, close parentheses, equals negative 4. All right, and now we're just going to solve for x. Okay, so we're going to distribute this minus sign here. Okay, so let's see, negative 4x. And then this will become negative 6x, this will become plus 6, and this is still negative 4. We're going to combine like terms right here, so we're going to have negative 10x plus 6 is equal to negative 4, and now it's just a two-step equation, right? So we're going to subtract the 6 from both sides, and that's going to give us negative 10x is equal to negative 10, divided by our coefficient, which is negative 10, and x will be equal to 1. All right, so we have our x value. Now we're going to plug that back in here and solve for our y value. You can plug it into either equation, but this one already has y by itself, so we might as well make our lives easier. So it's y equals 6x minus 6, but now we're going to replace x with 1. So y equals 6 parentheses 1 takes the place of the x minus 6. So we just solved this. So y equals 6 times 1 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. So y equals 0. So our x value is 1, our y value is 0, so it's 1 comma 0. Okay, let's try number 3. So same deal, we have 2x plus 2, that's going to take the place of the y value here. So we're going to write 3x plus 5y equals negative 16. I'm just rewriting it without any changes first, then I'm going to plug this in for the y. So 3x plus 5 parentheses, we're going to plug in 2x plus 2. That's taking the place of the y value, equals negative 16. We're going to distribute that 5, positive 5. So we're going to have 3x here, and 10x, and plus 10 equals negative 16. We're going to combine like terms here. So we have 3x plus 10x is 13x, plus 10 equals negative 16. Let's get rid of our constants. We're going to subtract 10 from both sides. So 13x equals negative 26. Divide by our coefficient, which is 13. And x will be equal to negative 2. Okay, so now we're going to plug in negative 2 back up here. So y equals 2x plus 2. And x will be replaced by negative 2. So y equals 2 parentheses. We're going to plug in negative 2 for our x value. Okay, so we'll multiply these. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. And negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2, so y is negative 2. Okay, so x and y are actually both the same thing. So it's negative 2, negative 2. Okay, that's number 3. Let's try 5. So 5 is interesting. This is actually a horizontal line where y is not changing. We already have the y value, so we're just going to take this y value and plug it in there. So 5x plus 6 parentheses, we're going to plug in negative 3 for our y. This one's pretty easy. All right, now we're going to multiply these. So 5x minus 18 equals negative 13. And now we're going to add 18 to both sides to get rid of our constant. 5x equals 5, and then divide by 5, that's our coefficient. x will be equal to 1. So it's 1 comma negative 3. All right, and then the last one, number 7, we're gonna take this expression here, 5x plus 12, and plug it in for our y values. So we're gonna rewrite this. Any changes? Negative 3x plus 2y equals negative 4. And then we're going to rewrite this. So negative 3x plus 2 parentheses 5x plus 12 close parentheses equals negative 4. Now we're going to distribute that 2, positive 2 rather. So negative 3x plus 10x plus 24 equals negative 4. Then we're going to combine negative 3x and 10x. That's going to be 7x plus 24 equals negative 4. And we're going to subtract 24 from both sides, because that's our constant. So we have 7x equals negative 28. Now we're going to divide by our coefficient, which is 7. So x will equal negative 4. All right, we're almost done. So we're going to plug this negative 4 back in over here and find y. So y equals 5x plus 12. Y equals 5 parentheses. Our x value is negative 4, so negative 4 goes here, plus 12. And we multiply first, so 5 times negative 4 is negative 20 plus 12. And negative 20 plus 12 is negative 8, so y is equal to negative 8. So it's negative 4 comma negative 8. All right, so guys, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions or if you need me to go over any of the evens. I'm more than happy to do that. And tomorrow we're going to try a little harder problems, okay, where the y is not already by itself. Where actually both equations look something like this one. All right, see you guys later.